Hello and welcome to another episode of Bare Bones Wargaming, a show with no bells, no whistles, no frills, just a man, a camera, and his game. On this episode, I'm going to complete my playthrough of We Must Tell the Emperor, Part 3, the Late War Period. But before I do, I've just got to make a note, which I've already done written-wise, but I want to do it verbally too. I was making a bad mistake in the game with attacking fronts. When you successfully, the keyword successfully, attack a front in a turn, you cannot attack it again. So for example, right now looking at the map, if I were to attack MacArthur and push him back to the 3 box, I could not attack him again that turn. And I appreciate Steve Carey, the designer, viewing the video and also adding his feedback and comments to it on Board Game Geek, so you can look there. I also made a couple other minor mistakes too in the game as well. So anyway, like I've said before, I'm not pretending to be perfect with this stuff. These are considered to be teaching tools as well as anything else. So, and let's face it, some of the most important lessons we learn are from our mistakes, and I'm sure I will not forget this rule again. Other big lesson, and I put this in writing too, is that perhaps the best lesson about this is when you haven't played a game for a while, always look over the rule book, even if you think you got it stone cold, even if you want to be like one of our friends. Their toddler's favorite expression is, "I got this." Anytime you ask him something, they're like, "Hey, what are you doing with that over there? Put that over here. I got this." No, even if you think that, look over the rule book again, skim over it, make sure that you got everything straight. Okay, so on that happy note, let's see if I can survive the late war period or not. I don't know if I can. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit to give you a little better picture. It's a little hard. Okay, here we go. Ready? Excuse me. Steady? Go. Alright. So we start the late war period. Again, these red numbered cards are red numbered to remind you that they go specifically in the deck, either at the start, where most of them go, Pearl Harbor, Solomons, and Impal and Coquina, I think is how you pronounce that. I can't read the writing so hot. By the way, also, just in case somebody's interested, for those of you who play the States of Siege games, these cards are a little flimsy. What I've done is I've taken sleeves, but then I also I play Dice Masters too. So I've taken extra Dice Master cards and I put them in to make them stiff, so that way it makes them easy to shuffle. So that's how I accomplished that. I mean, you can probably do it with a deck of playing cards too. Just buy a cheap deck of playing cards and put it in, and then put these cards on top. So anyway, just in case anybody's curious. So here we go. So the British are on the march. When Johnny comes marching home again. Oh, China's on my doorstep. No! And here comes Nimitz. Pesky, pesky Mr. Nimitz. Alright, I lose 2 Army Navy. Ouch. I lose a Prestige. Ouch. I'm in bad shape. Good news? 4 action. Also good news. +1 die roll modifier against the Chinese, so I can push them back. But only 1 space. Don't forget. Now, the other really bad thing is I gotta flip MacArthur. And I gotta flip Nimitz. OMG. Okay, so the rubber's about to hit the road. This could be a 5-minute video, one of the shortest videos in Bare Bones Wargaming history. Alright, sorry. I seem to be having trouble with my throat this morning. I don't know why. So, perhaps I should clear my throat. Maybe something's catching in my throat because I realize I'm going to have to speak to the Emperor soon. Woo! Alright, so I got 4 actions. Well, the most logical action to do, since I only get 1 attack right now, is I'm going to try and push the Chinese back. So here we go. Epic fail. Now if I want another attack, I got to get the military up. So the next die roll is the military. Yes! I brought them up. Good. Going back to China. Now that I got the military straightened out, 4 + 1 is 5. Good. Woo! That was too close for comfort. I think what I'm going to do is try to bring my oil up, because I know in this late war deck the other submarine card is lurking. Literally, just like a sub would. And I rolled a 1. Okay, well, Some days are better than others. All right. Oh, I forgot to rotate this. I should have rotated this to show that I had pushed it back this turn. So as part of the housekeeping cleanup stuff, that's another thing you need to do is make sure that you rotate those. Okay, here we go. Oh, MacArthur has returned. We know you have. And now you're in Formosa. Oh, I get 3 actions. Okay. The bad news is no modifier against MacArthur. The other bad news is I am running out of resources. Alright, well, first things first, let's go after MacArthur. Here's open. Yes, ooh, I rolled a 5. Lucky me. So back he goes, and he gets rotated. Alright, now I'm going to try and bring up the Army Navy marker, because I got to keep my resources afloat. Another 5, excellent. And now the oil. Oil is when I really need the 5, because I have a -1 modifier. Well, 4 minus 1 is 3, so I still was successful. Good, wow. That's one of the best turns I've had in a while. Good deal. So now I rotate MacArthur. And here we go again. Oh, did I not call this? Did I not say just a little bit ago what's coming? Oh, the end is nigh. Alright, so everybody's marching again. All Allied fronts march. So here come the British into the 2 box. Here come the Chinese into the 1 box. Here comes MacArthur into the 1 box. Here comes Nimitz into Iwo Jima. And now the sub modifier is -2. And I lose 2 oil. Great, I have no oil left. Well, I guess on the bright side is, since I was successful with the last oil action, at least I don't have to reduce one of my other resources, and I get 3 actions. Oh. So now I need 5s and 6s to get my oil through, and I got 2 people on my doorstep. Now, the only good thing is, because the home islands are fortified, I can go ahead and they have to roll a 4 or better in order to invade the home islands. I don't know why I could not think of that. So I probably should be looking at my kamikazes here too. Yeah, I better start looking at kamikazes here. Let me take a look here for a second. So I haven't used kamikaze since the last time I played this, and since I made that mistake before, I would like to try and avoid any future mistakes. Here we go. Kamikazes. Only one can be used a turn. Okay. No action cost. It's free. Okay. It's spent, returned to not in play and out of the box for good. So I can use a battle table roll. I can use an attack against an island space, including the home islands. Okay. I can use it as a support die roll modifier against an island space. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Should I use this as an attack? Let's see. Kamikaze. Non-rotated allied front. Let's see. But I need a 6 to retreat the front. So I'm probably better using it as a die roll modifier, to be honest. Okay. 3 actions. First action, let's try to get some oil up, because otherwise I can only do 1 attack anyway. And I've got MacArthur and the Chinese on my doorstep. So here we go. Hold on to your butts. This will get pretty hairy. The oil failed. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 action. Well, in order to use the kamikaze bonus, I'm going to go ahead and use it on MacArthur. I can't use it on the Chinese because they're a square space, not a round one. Alright, so second action against MacArthur with a +1 modifier. It's a 4. It didn't make any difference. MacArthur shrugged it off and said, whatever, dude. Alright, well, then I got to focus on the oil because I can't attack anything else. This is going to end badly very soon. Well, hey, it's a 5. So at least I got 1 oil back, right? Okay. Whew. Alright. Next. Monsoons and Typhoons. On the next card only, you can cancel any 1 army unit's advance. Oh, well, that sounds like fun. I'm glad to hear that. Good. Alright, yeah, Typhoons were a problem. So. Alright, nothing there. 2 actions. +1 for the Army Navy. Let's see. Well, I'm going to use another kamikaze up. I only have 3, but I'm going to use one on MacArthur to get a +1 modifier. See if I can throw him back. Nope. Jeez. I guess, yeah. And now the end is near. Nope. My second action, as much as I need the resources, you know what? I'm going to do the oil because I do have to roll 4 better. 4 minus 2 is 2. I didn't get the oil. Alright. Not good. Alright, so the British advance. Oh, and the Chinese now have the potential to advance. So let's see if they're going to show up or not. Need 4 better. Whew, it's a 3. Whew. So they did not advance. Whew. Lucky me. Okay. But I lost a prestige, which is bad. I get 3 actions. -1 against the British, who are also on the doorstep now. +1 against China. And -1, -1 Army, Navy, and oil. Jeez. Nothing like kicking a guy when he's down. Alright. Well, let's start with the Chinese. See if I can throw them back. With the +1 modifier. Oh, of course not. Alright, that was a 1. So, this is going to be a 6, I bet. So I'm going to try the oil. It's another 1. Okay. Let me try the oil again. Because without the oil, I can't really do a whole lot. Hey, it's a 6 this time. Oh, good. So remember, 6 is always a success, no matter what. Okay. Well, my resources are hanging in there. Not by much, but they are hanging in there. Battle of Lady Gulf. So MacArthur can try to advance into the home islands. Let's see if he does. No, it's a 1. Good. So he couldn't advance. Nimitz, though, is now on the doorstep too. He is at Okinawa. I lose 2 Army Navy. Whoops. I lose 1 prestige and 1 oil. I guess you could maybe just turn it into I lose. +1 against MacArthur. Alright, what's the battle table? Give me a look here at Lady Gulf. So I can retreat. Or I could get another prestige back. I get 4 actions. That's the good news. Yeah, let's do the battle. I'll risk things on a battle roll. It's a 1. Okay. So, Lady Gulf, a 1. Retreat Nimitz or MacArthur. I'll retreat Nimitz. And the reason I'm choosing Nimitz is because MacArthur has a +1 modifier, and now I'll go after him. 4 + 1 is 5. Awesome. So I threw him back, but now we rotate him, don't forget. Let's go deal with... Oh, sugar. I can't do that. I have to take back the MacArthur. No, actually I don't. Nimitz was no, I have to take back the MacArthur. Nimitz was a battle roll, and I can only do 1 attack per turn. So I need to roll to try and bring up the Army and Navy again. That doesn't cut it. Okay. So, this is my 3rd action now. Same thing. Otherwise I won't be able to... I'm not going to be able to attack MacArthur this turn. Sugar. Well, finally I brought it up. But again, they're all on the 1 space. So, don't be surprised if we all bid adieu here shortly. Yep, I almost forgot about the 1 limit attack there. So, do have to be careful with that. Yep, and yep. Okay. The British are going to try to advance because the British are on top of us, and so are the Chinese. So, British didn't make it. Chinese, they did make it. So now I have to get rid of them, or the game is over. Okay, and I lose a prestige. So my prestige is down to 0. I have 3 actions available. Well, obviously the first action is I gotta get the Chinese out. And I did. It's a 5. Okay, so I pushed the Chinese back. That's good. Now I'll do my prestige, or hopefully do my prestige. It's also a 5. That worked out well. Boy, everybody's on my doorstep so much here right now. But you know what? I'm going to focus on my resources. There's no sense in trying to push everybody back. I might as well just try counterattack and hope for the best. I failed on my last resource roll for the Army Navy. Okay. So. Next card. Battle of Iwo Jima. So Nimitz comes forward. I lose 1 Army Navy. I lose 1 prestige. Ho, ho. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's what you hear. Boom, boom. I'm running out of time. +1 to fortify. Fortify what? I got nothing left to fortify, dude. Alright, battle table. Battle of Iwo Jima. The game could end here, though, if I do the battle. Because if I roll a 5 or a 6, I lose 1 oil and it's over. Collapse. Humiliating defeat. Otherwise, I get 3 actions. You know what? I'm going to take the 3 full actions and try to bring up my resources. So here we go. Army, Navy. Got it. Prestige. No. But I got 1 more action. Try prestige again. Oh, not enough dots. Alright. So this is getting hairy now. Everybody's on my doorstep. The reason I'm focusing on the resources so much is if you collapse because of resources, it's all over. So, alright, Nimitz is trying to advance into the home islands. Let's see if he can pull it off. No, he did not. So that's good news at least. Alright. Okay, so what do I get here now? Uh-oh. Well, good news and bad news. Apparently I needed a card to bring in my kamikazes. Ouch. Whoops. How did I miss that? You know, maybe I need to take a break. I'm a little off my game lately, it seems. Yeah. Okay. So. Well, I guess the good news is the kamikazes didn't help me at all before. So, alright. Yeah, maybe I just need to take a break. I'm trying to do too much. Alright. +1 to all resource action rolls. Well, that's some good news anyway. I get 3 actions. Okay. Let me go ahead and start with prestige. So that's action 1. Army, Navy. And then I'll do the oil. Yeah, well, with that +1 modifier, I actually managed to pull it off. So that's good news. Okay. So, alright. Alright, next card. So MacArthur's going to try and advance. Let's see if he does. Or not. If he comes into the home islands. He's in. Alright, so now I lost 1 prestige. I get 3 actions. -1 Army, Navy, and oil. So first action I have to do is a bonsai one, and I need a 6 to kick him out. It's a 3. Okay. Now, let me just double check here about the home islands real quick. And see. Alright. So one made against each allied unit that advanced into the space where there's only one. Okay, so I've got 2 actions left. I got 2 chances to kick MacArthur out. Let's see if I can do it. First one. Nope. It's a 1. Of course, my friend, the 1. Second one. It's a 3. Okay. So, in the housekeeping phase, I lose. It's over. Alright. Now, the good news is, I'm not total loser, so to speak, because I didn't have a complete resource collapse. So that's good news. But let's see how bad we did here. I didn't do a complete pass. I am defeated. So, unplayed early war, no. Unplayed mid-war, no. No unplayed mid-war, ting! Sorry, I've been waiting to try this out. No unplayed mid-war card. Unconditional surrender. Which, yeah, is... Well, what happened? Okay. So, MacArthur gets the honor of capturing the home islands. Alright, well, despite the blemishes, I hope this gave you an idea of not only how this game plays, because again, I know it's out of print. It's not likely to be in print anytime soon. It's on the secondary market. It's fairly expensive. So before you plunk your money down, here's a chance to see how it plays. I enjoy it among the States of Siege games. There's very few of the States of Siege games I don't really enjoy. I find them as good fillers, quite frankly. You know, when you're in that position where you're transitioning or you're reading a bigger rule book and stuff, but you still want to play a game. Again, that's why I have so many of them. And again, I think I have 6 or 7. I have this. I have Soviet Dawn, is the one I couldn't think of the other day. Empires in America, Dawn of the Zeds, Malta Besieged, Lost Cause. But I think I have one more. Israeli Independence. I do. I have 7 of them. There are very few I don't have. So, but it's fun. It is, you know, it's just kind of a fun, grand strategy Pacific theater game that, again, is fast and furious. So, okay. Now, next step here at Bare Bones Wargaming headquarters. Earlier today, knock on wood, later today, whew, I really do need some rest. I think that's part of the problem too, is my little man has been waking up in the night. Sometimes it's hard to get him back to bed. The closer to dawn, the harder it is. So I think I'm just a little fatigued right now. So, not making excuses, just explaining the situation. So, I own all my mistakes, including this kamikaze one that I made when I was flying them when they weren't available. So, anyhow, despite blemishes, despite mistakes, I hope it gives you a feel how the game plays. And, again, upcoming here, my plan is to get my hands on Storm in the East, which I just mentioned a little bit ago, the package showing up, and work on that to give you an idea, because that's brand new that's come out. From White Dog Games. So I'm curious to try that. White Dog Games, for the most part, have been more hits than misses for me. Just looking here at my collection. Red Menace is a hit. A Spoiled Victory is a hit. Vietnam Solitaire is a hit. And Napoleonic Wars is a hit. Confederate Rebellion, there's nothing wrong with the game per se. I just really don't think I like the American Civil War much anymore in gaming terms. So, sorry, ACW enthusiasts. Yeah, and I live in Richmond, Virginia. How about that one? All right, God will have his little jokes. So, I think that's all the White Dog games I own. Oh, I know I own Don't Tread on Me too, which I also enjoy. And actually, I own Mrs. Thatcher's War, which I've already done a video of before, and I did Red Menace before too. So, that's my plan, is to try and do that, because I know there's tons of you out there that are East Front aficionados / fanatics like me. So before you plunk your money down, you can take a look at my video, and hopefully it'll be mostly rule mistake free. I will try very hard to do so, as I work through a couple of plays before I do a video. I'll try to do at least 3 plays. So it may be a week or so before you hear from me again, between that and just trying to rest up a little bit. So, with that thought in mind, I need to go see the Emperor. So it's going to be a long walk, but you know, it happens. So as always, this is Tim Korchner from Bare Bones Wargaming saying thank you for watching. Oh, and by the way, just out of curiosity, if you want to, in the comments section, put down your favorite filler game. What's the filler game you like to play, or filler games that you like to play in between the bigger ones? You know, when you just need a little break, or you're just looking for something to, you know, tide you over and get that dice roll fix, so to speak, while you're reading a bigger rule book. So, thanks for watching. See you next episode. Again, not sure when that will be.